This hangout is on the air. Good morning, everyone. It's Paul Romero with the Swiss Gold Global Independent Business Owners Network Marketing Training number 25. Might notice a little change of scenery here for me. A little winter coat here. Got a nice brisk morning out here in South Lake Tahoe, California. A little break from Phoenix. And so if you hear a blue jay squawking in the background, you know what's going on. I'm sitting outside here on the porch. So, good morning, John. How are you today?
I'm doing excellent, Paul. So it sounds like it's kind of cold out there in Tahoe, really. It's just beginning of September, the weather's already getting cold, huh?
It's a brisk morning, lovely, beautiful, brisk morning, and absolutely by far, you know what? I mean, the mornings are cool, but the days are beautiful. If anybody ever wants to come to Lake Tahoe, California, I suggest September because all the kids are in school. There's not a lot of traffic. Everything is still open and operating, and you can still do all the things that you would normally do for the summertime throughout the month of September and going into October usually. So that's my suggestion. Come when the kids aren't around, come when the crowds are gone, and enjoy a beautiful weekend up here. So why don't you get us started, John, on how we went on this call this morning?
Oh, well, it's Thursday, September 4th. We're doing our daily hangout. We're glad to have Paul back. He couldn't make it here with us yesterday. Man, so many great takeaways once again from our morning 7 o'clock training call. There's one thing that I didn't get a chance to talk about yesterday, which was a concept that has been talked about both today and yesterday, and that is that we are the CEOs of our lives. You know, we create our life. We're our own bosses. Whether we work a job or we have our own business, you know, we're in the driver's seat here. And it's very important for people to realize that they are the chief operating officer of their life. I want to just start the phone call out by pointing this hangout, rather. It's not a phone call, but just start this off by pointing that out. And that it's important to be a self-motivator no matter where you are in life or what it is that you do. You want to expand on that, Paul, and take it from there?
If it is to be, it is up to me. All right? That's the only person in this life who's going to have any possible opportunity to change your world is you. That's basically what it comes down to, what John's saying right there, as being the CEO of your own life, is the fact that, yeah, you know what? And that's kind of what got me into my real estate business at one point in time, because I actually got into a point in my life where I almost lost my house to foreclosure and everything, and, you know, I kind of did what a lot of people did. I buried my head in the sand for a while, and then, but one day, you know, I took my head out of my tail, and I realized that, you know what, if there's anything going to change here, that the only way that that's going to happen is if I get out there and I make it happen. And that's what you have to understand when it comes to running your business. That if you're going to have any success whatsoever, you know, it's going to be up to you to coordinate that success. Now, I do use the term coordinate because you don't necessarily have to be doing everything. Okay, there's a big difference right there between coordinating your success and having to do everything in order to achieve your success. And that was one of the key elements of this morning's call, was the idea that most people running their businesses today, and the reason why most businesses fail is because people don't have systems in place. They have to be doing everything themselves. They basically do not own a business. The business owns them. What they really own is their own job, and really, in reality, what they really own is like generally 2+ jobs, because they have to be a full-time manager to be there every day to make sure that the operations are going smoothly. Generally, they have to put in some time as an employee doing something that one of their employees should be doing but isn't doing. So there's 1.5 jobs right there, and then they've got the full-time job of actually owning the business on top of that. So, you know, as a self-employed business owner, you know, you really own 2+ jobs, not just one, and you're putting all your efforts into running your job. And the thing is most people do this on a haphazard basis where they, do things one way this week, and next week they're doing the same thing a totally different way, and the week after that they're doing it another way, and they have nothing in place. They have no systems in place, and that's what I guess that's what Jeff's been really, really pounding on in the last couple of days is systems, and there's a good reason for it. Without systems, you are the main cog of your business, and as the saying goes, if you're the main cog, you're the main clog, and that's what I was talking about, coordinating your success and being able to create systems and duplicate yourself and replicate yourself and replace yourself within your business so that your business can run with or without your material presence right there doing the work. And I know John's got something good to go with all that.
You know what? I've been a business owner for almost 10 years now. I started my first business in paint contracting, and I was rather green, I'd say, getting started in business because I had no background in business. The only background I had when I started my paint business several years ago was that I knew how to apply paint and run small-scale jobs. And one of the things that got me from being self-employed, I owned my job. I had to be there every day, manage the guys directly every day, be on every job site, pick up the materials, and run around like a chicken with my head cut off. And like as Paul said, if you don't have a system, then you're doing things haphazardly. It wasn't until I actually got a little bit deeper into personal development and business development that I was able to, and had that aha moment of realizing what a business system meant, that I was actually able to step away from the job site where I was every day working in the business, but now I'm able to work on the business, so to speak. In fact, that paint business for me at this point, and it's been this way for 2 years, has become a passive income because not only do I have other business partners in play, but we put together a system in which we don't have to be there for that business. We don't have to be there every moment of the day in order for that business to run itself, which is actually should be the goal of every business owner, whatever your business is to systemize it. And we've been talking about the 7 steps to success, or 7 steps to financial freedom, I guess you'd call it. Tell you what the first 3 are real quick. The belief system, the law of income. Wow, geez, Paul, what's the third one?
Timing.
Timing the market. And then the fourth element of that is what we're talking about right now, systemization. And, not just in your business. I'd like to contend and throw this in with what Paul said, is that I think I personally believe that you need a system for just about everything you do in your life. Life is not a hobby. Life is serious business, and you should treat it as such. There's many areas of your life that could greatly benefit if you just put together a system and stop living haphazardly. You have 4 things in life to worry about. You have your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and your finances. And to be successful in life, you need to have success in all 4 of these areas. And in order to have the time throughout the day to give the attention to all the areas of your life that you need to be working on, systemization, having a system for everything. What's your thoughts, Paul?
Excuse me. Yeah, first of all, real quick, what you were talking about, how you had to make the transformation in your business to get yourself off the job site. I think the biggest hang-up that people have in that respect is when they're a business owner, they get to this point where they feel like they're the only ones who can do anything right, and in order for anything to get done right, they have to be the one doing it all. And that's getting over that right there and being able to let go and actually get someone else to that you can get in your business to train to do what it is that you need them to do, one segment even of just what you need them to do, um, is the key element to beginning your success. As Jeff was talking about this morning, when it comes to systemizing your business, a lot of times the first thing you want to do is just, hey, systemize one small little thing, and and the best way to do that is to look at your business, sit back and go, hey, you know what am I good at, and what do I suck at? And go, you know what? I really think at this accounting thing over here, and if I could just systemize that to where I could take that off of my plate, and I don't have to worry about that. And if I can get somebody to come in here and do all of my accounting at least 80% as good as I'm doing it right now, well, hey, that frees up 80% of my accounting time, and I only have to spend 20% of that time before just going over there and checking on it, making sure it looks good, making sure they're getting done what I want them to do, and then boom, I'm done with that piece, and I just freed up all that time to focus in another area, and then I can turn around from there, and I can now look, okay, what's the next area that I suck at? And I can go out there and I can say, hey, you know what? I need to get somebody who can do this part just as good, maybe if not better than. I mean, and here's the thing too: if there's areas of your business that you suck at, it's quite likely you might be able to find somebody who can actually do that better than you and improve your business and actually take that 99% of the way, where you only need to be checking out. We only have to put in 1% of your time just to make sure that they're still as awesome as they were on the day that they started. When you get up a little bit higher into your systems there, and you're getting people to replace the things that you do that you are actually good at, that's when it gets tough. That's when it gets to the point where you have to be able to step away and say, you know what? If I want my time freedom, which this is really what this is all about, is getting your time back, owning your life by getting your time back, you have to be able to say, you know what? If I can get that person in here who could do this part of this business that I'm actually really good at, to be able to do what I do 80% as good as I do, that's where you can get you start winning back your time freedom. So I just wanted to throw that part in, and then what John was talking about as far as life is treating your life as a hobby and systemizing your life as well too. If you don't have a life system, if you don't get up every day and kind of have a routine that these are the things that I do. For myself personally, these are the things that I do, for others. These are the things that I do for my business. If you don't have some sort of a system and you just get up every day and you're just like, well, what do I need to do today? First of all, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Like he says, you're running your life haphazardly, and you basically are just going through life as a floater or a drifter or whatever. You're not going anywhere. You just kind of get up and, whatever happens, happens kind of a thing, and you are not making any progress. Like life says, like life says, John says, you need to treat your life almost in a business fashion. If you want to get anywhere in life, not only in a business but in a personal level, you've got to systemize everything about yourself and your whole life. Now, for those of you who don't own a business, we've been talking about business owners this morning. For those of you who don't own a business that are looking for a way to get, to create extra income, to create, instant income and residual income, you've got two options for you to look at. Number one is you can go out there and you can try to create a business system all on your own and figure everything out and put it all together and systemize everything so that you have this. But in today's world, you know what? There's so many opportunities out there where these business systems are already created that you can just go and just look around and find something that's already there that you can get involved with, generally very inexpensively, without all the startup costs and the headaches of having to figure it all out and all that, because it's already done for you, and you just jump right in and take over and follow the system that's already in place, that's already built, and you can very quickly be transforming your life from someone who is looking for that business or looking for that opportunity into somebody who has it and is sharing it with others. And that's what it's really all about, is getting out there and not only just finding something for yourself and making something for yourself, but to be able to share it with others and help other people achieve their dream as well too. John, you want to take us out of here? Oh, wait. No, we still got plenty of time.
Yeah, we still got a few minutes, but I would like to expand on what you said. Is a lot of people, Swiss Gold Global, what these hangouts really are the trainings are all about. It's a network marketing business. But Paul, like as Paul was just talking about, one of the beauties of the business model that we have here is that it's already created. The system is already created. The cost to enter into the system is so minimal that just about anybody could afford to own their own business. Now, I understand a lot of people are working full-time jobs to make a living, and this is something that you can do on the side, subsidize your income, and create a passive stream of income. And the beauty is, I mean, if you want to go out and create a business system from scratch and start your own thing, that's very challenging and almost impossible for most people out there. But if you're looking to start a business, there is a lot of opportunities out there of business systems that are already created that all you have to do is tap into that and model the business system. So there is no creation that you have to do. You just have to, want to do it, have a desire and a motivation to earn that extra income, and just find a product or service that's already in existence, tap into it, model it, and just find something that resonates with you. When I found Swiss Gold Global, I had already had my paint business. I had already had my real estate business that I'm partnered up with Paul. But the product, what we have here with Swiss Gold Global, it really resonated with me. The mentors and of my upline and the people that I'm involved with in this is so unbelievably amazing. That there in itself was one of the things that got me involved. And not only that, I've been purchasing silver and gold for a number of years now, as not as an investment, but really as a wealth protection insurance policy. Everybody has different reasons why they buy gold and silver, but this basically the point I'm trying to make is that this resonated with me. It was a system that was already in place, a system that was already created, and with everything else I've got going on in my life, I know that in order to be financially free and successful, I need to have multiple streams of passive income, and this just makes a whole lot of sense because, low cost of entry. Now, there's a lot of effort you have to put in, but there's not a whole lot of effort you need to put in to get started because it's already started. There's already a product. There's already a system. So this is the perfect outlet for somebody who's aspiring to be a business owner or an entrepreneur to get involved with a network marketing business that has a product or service that resonates with them. And we got about 2 minutes left. I'll let Paul add on to a little bit about what I was just saying, and then he can wrap this up with the prayer.
Right. Yeah. I want to say that first of all, we can attest ourselves to how difficult it is to go out there and create a business and your own systems, because that's what we're doing in our real estate business. We started out that thing from scratch, knowing nothing whatsoever, which is what led us to learning about systems, et cetera, and so on, and the importance of them. And we're putting systems together over there, whereas in fact right now we're actually got systems in place to the point where we can now start inviting others who are interested in doing the real estate wholesaling thing that we are doing, and operate off of our systems and be able to go out there and have success doing that as well too. But that's a long road to hoe, and I mean we have only got that in the pretty much kind of the infancy stage, and it's been 3 years in the making. So that's how hard it is to go out there and build and create your own systems. And when John's talking about the Swiss Gold Global and how this resonated with him, it resonates with me too. And for John, it resonated heavily because of the product, the gold and silver. For me, it resonated heavily because of the system. The system in place itself is so simple. I mean, literally anybody can do this. in very little spare time. That's one thing that this can be a fantastic supplement to your income. You can do this with having a full-time job, literally spending just a few hours on a Saturday each week to get this thing started and off the ground. Now, obviously, the more time you can put into it, the bigger, better, and faster it's going to go. But if you've only got a little bit of time, you'd only have to put in a little bit of time to get it rolling, get it off the ground, and before you know it, it's going to explode because the way that they have these systems created, it's an amazing the whole Swissglow Global program. The product, obviously, I love the product as well too. Saving my worthless dollar bills in real money, gold and silver, is definitely a timely product for this universe, as well as, like I say, the systems in place for A, building your organization, and B, especially the pay system is just awesome. So I just wanted to throw that in before we can close out of here with the prayer. John, you're the prayer master.
Oh, yeah. Well, the prayer goes like this. O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting in the power to direct my own mind to whatever ends I may desire. All right? Everybody go out there, make it a great day. Paul, have an awesome day, and we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock sharp.
That's right, everybody. Remember, if it is too